reporting live at North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, where they showcase Wisdom Wednesdays at the Clock Tower at 8:16 every other Wednesday.
Aren't you glad that you aren't under a strawberry because of 50 shots from a banana clip or in jail with a pair of citrus-colored overalls on? Overall, taking it back as far as skin tone to be apricot with a hint of vanilla extract, I wonder if she knows about Fruitvale Station. I would only expect her to know about scars from papaya or something, like my high yellow melon and peach fuzz made me less susceptible to be stopped by the authorities or text back. I guess that all goes into the gutter when I'm surrounded by others whose skin tone description is jet black. See, black by definition is the color of coal, of ebony, of outer space. The darkest color that is the result of the lack of the complete absorption of light. Light.
Slavery. Well, let's break it down. Mental. This is your mind in slavery. It's when it's obviously a form of oppression, but it's your mindset. It's saying you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't be equal, you're lesser. And obviously we can't have that because I think we can all agree that we all were created equal, right? Okay, so there's no one that should have the power to restrict your thinking. We all were born free people. We have our own minds and we have our own thoughts. Don't ever let anybody tell you what to think, how to think, how to act.
Source that has more control over your mind than you do. Like, think of the people that's in the ghettos, in the hoods, right? These small towns. And they grow up in these small towns and all they know is this area. They stay there all their lives and they don't know that there's anything further because their mind hasn't reached to that point. Mental slavery is stagnant, it's stuck into one specific place. Like prisons, or men and women in prisons, they can't go anywhere. That's physical and mental slavery.
Hi, I'm Courtney Neal.
And I'm Anthony Thomas. Today we're here with Kana Adon and Sam King, two of the creators of this movie.
All right, so how did you all start the organization?
Okay, so the organization officially started in September, Conscious Connection. Started in September this year, but it started off with the idea called Wisdom Wednesday. It started in my room last February during Black History Month.
What influenced you to want to create this group?
Wow, the people that I was consistently running into, they weren't on the same wave that I was. They weren't, when I say wave, I mean like, they weren't talking about the same stuff I was talking about. They weren't doing the same stuff I was doing. I realized that when I became woke and aware, that my friends changed because we weren't interested in the same things anymore. So I decided to start to like seek and find people who share the common interests as me and people who I can grow with, we can have intellectual conversations with.
So were they like not on the same level of matureness as you?
Spiritually mature, definitely. And just like being spiritually aware, being conscious, definitely.
How successful has it been since it started?
Well, just seeing how like it started in his room last year with like maybe 7 people, 10 people, and now we have Wisdom Wednesday and it's over 100 people sometimes. You know what I mean? Like we give out sheets of paper and we run out of sheets to hand people. That's how successful we've become. But really, the numbers wise, that's cool. But really, success for me is somebody getting something out of what we're trying to say. People come up to us every single day and it's like, yo, Wisdom Wednesday is so cool. Like, I really gained something. And they tell us personal things. We've had people cry at Wisdom Wednesdays.
They lost things.
Exactly.
Fear, depression, anxiety.
Exactly. So really, that's how I measure success for us. Just the personal testimonies that we get all the time of how we, creating this has changed people. So,
Do you think it would be successful at other institutions?
That's actually one of our long-term goals. Obviously we've been successful on campus here, but we do want to end up reaching out. We have a lot of connections around North Carolina. Like Johnson C. Smith, we have
Central,
we have Winston. A lot of people that we're connected with there. So once we get our stuff together here, fine-tune everything in our organization here, then we want to start, making chapters at other institutions. Because at the end of the day, we want this message that we're sharing, peace, love, and positivity, to be everywhere. It just can't be a North Carolina A&T thing. It has to be a worldwide thing. So that's a long-term goal that we are moving towards.
Perfect.
Okay, what has been one of the biggest challenges getting this together?
You want me to take that one?
Yeah, please.
One of the biggest challenges, man, is to get everybody on the same page.
Yes, and he would know because he's the vice president. So that's his job.
Yeah, literally. Getting everybody on the same page so that we can move towards the same goal. It's so hard because, as Black people, we are trying to work towards the same thing, but we have different means, right? And one thing that we need to realize is that just because we have different ways of getting there doesn't make the destination any less, I don't know, do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
We have different ways of getting there, but we're all trying to go to the same place. So let's help each other get there. Let's unify. Instead of tearing somebody else down because they're not doing it the same way as you.
Simply because we were raised, we were programmed in the society to basically think about we die alone, we're born alone, and the thing is, it's really hard for Black people to work together. I hate to say it, and that's what this whole movement's about, is to create this unity and this love within the Black community. So if the E-board can't work together, the movement itself can't work. You see what I'm saying? Because they are the forefronts. They the leaders.
So that's the most difficult part. That's
But with all the conflict and the drama, we realize why we're doing it, and that's what keeps us together.
Exactly.
This event was established by two of North Carolina A&T's very own students. It brings together peers of all ages, races, and sexes to creatively express oneself through poetry, stories, and verbal discussion. The wisdom goes beyond the endless pages of homework, paper, and tests they receive on a daily basis, but instead discusses the struggle of being Black in America in order to overcome the hardships and push to have a prosperous future.